What's up guys, Belligerent here with a new Palworld video. So you want to move your base, but you have discovered the frustrations that accompany doing so. You came here looking for some help. Don't worry, I got you. Moving a base can be a large task, especially early on because of the weight of items and movement restrictions when you're overweight, and early on you don't have a second base. We all know the easy method for using a second base to create a fast travel point. But until you've leveled your Palbox to level 10, you can only have one base. So not only can you not do this before you leveled your Palbox to level 10, because you're limited to that one base, but even after level 10 or level 15, when you unlock your second and third bases, you may not have a free base to help you out. You may want to leave the second and third bases right where they're at, and therefore you can't create that easy travel point. I've experienced all of these headaches. So let me show you my one base method for moving a singular base by itself. First, for those who are not aware of this, let's cover how to move around when you're encumbered. As you can see, once you're overweight, you slow down until eventually you can no longer move. This is where the grapple gun comes in. It's available in your technology section once you reach level 12. It does require ancient technology points, so you'll need to defeat a boss first, chill it at level 11, being probably the easiest one for you to do that with. Using the grapple gun, you can pull yourself along for a short distance to move yourself when you're overweight. Now that we've talked about that, let's get on to moving the base. First thing we need to do is disassemble everything in your base and pack it up into your storage container. If you haven't already, make sure you place a storage box as close to your Palbox as you can and load your resources into that Palbox. It will make it much faster and quicker for you to move around. So it's time for me to move my base. I've outgrown where I'm at and I'm starting to need a lot of ore, and I want to move my base to a place where ore is readily available to farm. The spot I've chosen is right over here on the map, and as you can see, there are no fast travel locations near it. This can be a nightmare either because you take the time to move your resources very, very slowly with the grapple gun, or you use the drop and step method where you drop the resources, take a couple of steps, pick it back up, and then drop them and move that. That could take you forever. Or the other option, which we've all probably done before, is just leave it behind and say, you know what, it's too much of a hassle, I'll farm up some more resources. Remember, if this video helps you, a like would be appreciated, and make sure to subscribe for much more Palworld content. So what we need to do is set up a pseudo second base. To do this, we're going to use our current base to move to any fast travel point on the map. It does not matter which one. It doesn't need to be one that's close to your current base. It does not need to be one that is close to the new location that you want to move to. And to prove this point, I'll travel way over across the map to the furthest fast travel point to do this, and you'll see this does not add anything extra to the travel time. Before you go to this fast travel point, make sure you're carrying 15 wood and 5 stone with you, or more. If you need more, you can adjust to your situation. Once we arrive at our selected fast travel point, we are going to build a storage container as close to it as we can, and voila, we have our pseudo secondary base. Next, travel back to your base, load up all the goodies from your container, and then travel back to the fast travel location where you just set up the container. Using the grapple gun, you can easily load up all of these resources in one go. If you don't yet have the grapple gun, it might take you more than one trip, but you'll get it done. Now place all of the items from your base into the container that we built earlier at the fast travel location, and repeat this as much as necessary until your old base is empty and in the container at the fast travel location, aka our pseudo secondary base. Finally, travel to your desired new location for a base. Remember to bring enough supplies to build a Palbox and a storage container. If you didn't know, you can disassemble your old base from the map, so there's no reason to go back to the old location at this point. Get your Palbox set up at the new location. Remember to build a storage box as near as you can to that Palbox. And as I'm sure you figured out by now, use your newly moved Palbox to the fast travel location where you left all your resources and move them into your new base. Nice, easy, one base method of moving. I hope this helped ease your frustration with moving a base. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend. I'm Belligerent. Peace.